Excuse me. Excuse me. Early morning. Early morning. I like to say. Little Destiny 2 stream. I probably sound a little congested, but that's fine. Just a second. Testing, testing. Okay, how about with that? Just the controller this time. Okay, how about with that? Just the controller this time. Yeah, I sound congested. Yeah, I sound congested. That's nothing new. I'm not worried about it. Okay, early morning start. Try not to be too loud. My kid is asleep in the next room. But, yeah. Time now is 5:41. Early morning. Early start. Early start. And I might just go ahead and do a 2-for-1 and start up my podcast also, because I know waking up this morning was a little rough, but that's what happens when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So. find myself something that's gonna clear me up. Top of the morning, and what's going on? Geechee Unhinged. It's that time of the morning. I figured I'd go ahead and do a little morning podcast to get everybody started with their day. Hope everybody is well. Woke up this morning, did a little routine that I want to go ahead and start for myself. Taking care of my body and helping to strengthen my health. And that way I can be better and do better. But when I got up this morning, I was scrolling through Facebook like I always do. Saw a couple of videos. I saw one video that piqued my interest. It was about a dance teacher. She was teaching a dance class, doing what it do, trying to make sure that the kids learn properly and get their dance move downs and, the usual. But one of the kids was being unruly and rude to the teacher, which is highly unnecessary for a child to do. Now, for a child to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair. But let that have been my generation growing up. We would have got knocked around by our parents quick, fast, in a goddamn hurry, And they would have told us, why are you acting like this? Why are you being rude? We didn't raise you to be like this. We didn't raise you to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's honestly how it was back then, We didn't do the things that these kids nowadays are doing. Some of these kids nowadays, they got it easy. Some, not all. I'm not going to say all kids, some. But some got it easy. You know what I'm saying? And right now, it's like, okay, why? You know what I'm saying? And then the video continued with a person in the video explaining that I think about a month ago, a kid had a birthday party, and it was a thug-themed birthday party for an 8-year-old kid. Like, who has a thug-themed birthday party for an 8-year-old child? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Why are you doing this? Why is this okay? It shouldn't be okay. Like, my parents would have looked at me like I was crazy. Like, why would you think that this is okay to have a thug-themed goddamn birthday party? Like, what are you thinking? What is going through your mind right now that having that kind of birthday party is okay? And in that video, it showed that 8-year-old child holding real guns. It was diamonds and money spread out on the table. You could see pre-rolled up weed on the table, like actual weed, not the pre-rolls that you get at the gas station or the smoke shop or some shit like that. This was actual blunt, like dead ass serious, yo. This was actual blunt. But I don't see how that's okay. It's not, it's not okay. I wasn't doing no crap like that at that age. Hell, I wasn't doing no shit like that until I turned goddamn 20. I didn't do no stuff like that until I turned 20, at least 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how that's okay. And the parents, the adults, were in the back just going along with it, partying. Like, this is not appropriate for a child. What are you people thinking? What are y'all smoking? What are y'all smoking? What sense does that make? You know, kids nowadays should be cherished, should be taught right from wrong, properly taught right from wrong, instead of doing unnecessary crap like that. Because the next generation is important. You know what I'm saying? These are future goddamn leaders of the world, future senators, future doctors, lawyers, police officers. If it happens, that's if they don't continue down the path that these parents are unnecessarily trying to lead them down. Like, why is that even necessary to begin with? You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't even have to be like that. It shouldn't even have to come down to that. You know. So my thing is like, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of people get upset when they're told, "Oh, you need to learn how to raise your child properly," and you know what I'm saying. That's for the parents that actually don't try to raise their child correctly. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to be told that. You deserve to be told that you know you don't know how to raise a child. You deserve to be told that you don't deserve to be a parent. But you got people out here that deserve to be parents that makes it bad for, you know what I'm saying? The people that deserve to be parents, between the people that deserve to be parents and the people that don't deserve to be parents, it makes it difficult for the ones that are actually trying to be a good parent. Because who's to say the, the child of that good parent, right? They're hanging around, you know, the bad seed that's in the classroom because that bad seed's parents don't know how to raise them right or don't know how to teach them right from wrong and what's the difference between, you know, doing this or doing that. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in my generation, I was told, you know, don't be out when the street lights come on. Street lights come on, you better be in the house. Um, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? I was taught all type of stuff, man. I was taught how to treat people right. You know what I'm saying? I was taught how to treat women. You know, most of my family is consisted of women anyway, so I had to learn. You know, and then I had role models. I had good role models at that. Yeah, I've done certain stuff growing up that made no sense, and I'm not going to deter from that. It's true. I have done things that made no sense. You know, growing up, and that's and yeah, that's part of being a kid and coming into teenage years. That's a part of that. But I was always taught right. I had great role models. I had my uncles; they were great role models. My aunts, good role models. You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying that a woman can't be a good role model for a male in certain ways. Certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Like how they say, oh, a woman doesn't need to raise a child by themselves because the father needs to be in the life. Yeah, part of that's true. Part of that is true. You know, there's nothing wrong with a woman raising a child by herself. You know what I'm saying? A woman is capable of doing that. You know, and a man is capable of doing it as well, going on in his life. But yeah, I would agree that it takes a good father figure to teach a child right from wrong, yes. But in order for that child to learn right from wrong properly, not just one, not just, you know what I'm saying, not just one parent, but both parents, or if not, all adults in that child's life have to teach that child properly right from wrong. Instead of just, oh, okay, you can go ahead and do this, or okay, you can go ahead and do that, it don't matter, or whatever like that. The quality of my video is getting bad. But you know what I'm saying? It's not just slap a phone in your child's hand and just be like, go wild. You know what I'm saying? go sit in the corner with the phone in your hand or whatever like that. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm married. I have a 12-year-old daughter. I love her. You know what I'm saying? My wife brought her into my life. Greatest thing that ever happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my best to be a good, father figure for her that she deserves. You know, and she's a great kid. She's a great kid. She's a fast learner. She's respectful. Like, like honestly, I mean, yeah, she might get on TikTok or whatever like that, but it's just kids being kids. You know, that's just kids being kids. But at the end of the day, these kids doing unnecessary stuff like smoking weed at an early age and having sex at an early age, getting involved in certain gang related things, criminalistic things, it's not necessary. Hell, it's a video circulating about two 14-year-old kids talking about shooting somebody or or stealing a car. Like, why? Why is that even necessary? Why is that even possible? Like, what do y'all get from this? It's not. And I already know what most people are going to say. Oh, it's the video games that they're playing. It's GTA and Saints Row and all the other violent games. No, it's not. It's the parents. It's the goddamn parents. Y'all just don't want to take fucking accountability for the bullshit. It's the fucking parents. And you got 14, 15-year-olds going to jail for what? For nothing. For no reason whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? What I'm basically trying to get with saying that is, you know what I'm saying, for the people that's out there that are parents, do better. You know what I'm saying? Be a better parent. Don't stop trying to be your kid's friend. Be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what matters at the end of the day. You have got to be a parent. You can't always be your kid's friend. That's not how you're going to get anywhere in life. That's not how you're going to get anywhere with your child. You can't always be your child's friend. You have got to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? You've got to teach them right from wrong. You've got to teach them that, it's certain things that they can and cannot do. Then you have got to teach them to be respectful. You have got to teach them, the proper manners. The typical yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. I guarantee you that child will go a long way in life. They will get somewhere that they never expected that they would ever get. You know. But onward to more other topics and whatnot like that. Besides that, mm, that was a little early morning rant, I guess, or to get y'all started on y'all day, so that y'all can understand. It, there are no fundamentals to being a parent. There is no instruction manual. There is no TV guide on being a parent. You've got to figure this shit out. You got to figure this crap out on your own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna have your parents or your grandparents to help you figure this shit out, but you have got to figure this shit out on your own. It's not always going to be easy being a parent. It's never going to be easy. Hell, the only easy job, I'd say the only easy job as an adult is being a fucking grandparent. I guarantee you. I guarantee you the easiest job as an adult is being a goddamn grandparent. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? My child is spoiled and she loves it. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But that spoiledness can only go but so far. You know what I'm saying? Because you got certain kids out here that will take that spoiledness to an advantage, and they will do whatever the frack that they want to do around their grandparents. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I got two. I have siblings. Okay, I got two little brothers right now that I do my best to try to give advice to, keep them on the straight and narrow, which everything that all gets put on me. You know what I'm saying? But I do my best to be a good big brother, try to be a good role model for them, try to keep them on the right track, especially with my baby brother. Well, my baby brother from my mom. You know what I'm saying? From my mom and my stepfather. I try to be a good example for my baby brother because it's so much that I want him to understand it's possible for him. I don't want him to go down the wrong path of getting involved with the wrong people, getting involved with the wrong crowd, and doing something unnecessary that he doesn't need to do. And then on the other hand, with my biological father and my stepmother, I have multiple siblings that I also have to worry. I'm the oldest out of, I'd say about 15 kids. I'm the oldest out of 15 children. You know what I'm saying? Partial of my life, my biological dad wasn't there. I just got into a good standing, a good relationship with my biological father no more than 2 years ago. Well, actually, since 2019, I want to say. No, 2019. A whole year after my mother passed. Okay. Just got into a better relationship with my biological father. And I love it. My dad he's not a bad guy. He just, he made the wrong choices coming up. He made the wrong choices in the midst of, you know, becoming a father. You know what I'm saying? And which that's another thing I wanna talk about too. A stint from being a good parent and actually doing right by your kids and making sure that not only that you are a good example for your children, but you also have to be careful who you bring around your kids because not everybody is good peoples. You know, not everybody is good peoples. You know what I'm saying? And people have got to be mindful of certain things that they do. That's why I say it may seem like it's a lot to be a good parent, but it's not that hard to be a good parent. Just don't have your kids around a bunch of dumb shit. Like it's not fair to them. It really ain't. What did that child do to deserve you being a shitty parent? What justifies you to being a shitty parent? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what I said before is still justified. It may seem like it, but it's not hard to be a good parent. You got a lot of people out here trying to be a good parent. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do right by their child, trying to make sure that their child is taken care of and going to work every day, making sure their child gets to daycare, making sure their child is fed, clothed. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard out here. It's hard out here. Prices are going up on things, and it's difficult to take care of a child nowadays. That's why it's implored that some people be careful and try not to get pregnant. Because that those unplanned pregnancies is very I guarantee they will be very tricky because you got to sit there and be like, oh, I got this girl pregnant, or this girl be like, oh, well, he got me pregnant. We got to figure out what's what. You know what I'm saying? But onward to a different topic about the choice of being a parent. Okay. Now, it's a topic that's been tossed around a lot. Excuse me. It's a topic that's been tossed around a lot. Should men, have a choice of being a parent, becoming a father or not? Or, should abortion be completely legal? And, you know what I'm saying? Should a human being have a choice to take care of another human being? Which they have to where you can give up a child in the hospital. They have that fire truck, that firefighter, that little firefighter drop box for babies, whatever the hell it's called. Which is Personally, I think that's the stupidest thing ever. That's the dumbest. That has got to be the dumbest shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it like that. Like, who's to say somebody don't come and take that child from out that box? You know what I'm saying? Or try to find a way to take that child from out that box. You know? There is such a thing as traffickers. You do know that, right? Okay. Just making sure you do. But, personally, I do believe that everybody should be given a choice. Everybody deserves a choice to be and not to be a parent. Like, for instance, as a man, and of course, some people are going to be like, well, that's coming from a man's standpoint only. And no, I'm doing my best to look at it from both sides. Okay, so first off, as a man, I believe every man should have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Whether if they want to become a father or not. You know, because you do have certain situations where, yeah, we use protection, but granted, what 97% of the time, like like 97% of the time, or was it like 90% of the time a condom is effective? You know what I'm saying? Because a condom can break, it can break, or you can have some of those females out there that are just as trifling and just as unnecessary, poke a hole in the condom to where she wants to trap that guy, and yeah, that does happen. It happens. A woman will try to trap a man for no apparent reason whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they're going to get somewhere with doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, even if you do use protection, in a way, you're playing Russian roulette. You're fucked. um, what else? You got some women that are on birth control. Sometimes the birth control don't work in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And then, what else? And then you got people that don't use protection or don't use birth control, and they just go right at it. You know what I'm saying? And the occasional guy or girl, you know, it happens. You got that. Oh, excuse me. You do have that situation. So, for example, let's use an example. Okay, so Terry and Tammy. Terry and Tammy. Fucking bullshit. Okay, so Terry and Tammy decided to have sex. Okay. Tammy doesn't tell Terry that, she's on birth control. Okay. And she waits a month prior to her taking the pregnancy test to tell Terry that she's pregnant. Terry finds out that she's pregnant and he's like, whoa, I'm not ready to be a father. Tammy decides to say to Terry, oh, you don't have a choice. When in all reality, we do. Us as men, we have a choice to be a father. We have a choice to be a parent, just like women have a choice to be a mother and be a parent. You know what I'm saying? We all have a choice. All do. We all have a choice as human beings to be or not to be. That that is the question. You know what I'm saying? So if women are allowed to, which they're trying to ban abortion, which is the dumbest shit ever, because you still got it's a lot. It's a lot. But like I said, men should have that choice to not be a father. If a woman has a choice to give up their child, hell, a woman could give up a baby without the father even knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how messed up things are with society. You know what I'm saying? A woman can give up her baby without the biological father even knowing that she's given up that baby. And won't find out until like after the fact, and then he's like devastated from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's terrible. Why is that even possible? Why should it even be like that? You know? So what I'm trying to get at, a man, just as much as a woman, should have a choice in whether or not to become a parent. Okay? Why decide, even though, you know, because we humans, we bound to fuck up. We bound to do things that we don't necessarily think about doing. Okay. Now, the thing that I will agree is that, yeah, when it comes to things like sexual intercourse, or it's in a way it is primal, but us as humans, we are capable of controlling those primal needs. You know what I'm saying? Those primal urges to make, in order to make sure that we are safe in the long run. Now, when it comes to a man, not wanting to be a father, you know what I'm saying? You got guys out here that say, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? Well, can we just, can we talk about it, or and whatnot like that? And then you got, it's like how a lot of guys, some of the guys out here are like, okay, let's go ahead down to the clinic. Let's discuss about possibly getting an abortion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're not ready yet, or whatever like that. And it can be stressful. It can be hard. And yeah, you got the main reason why it's like that when it comes to a man saying, okay, let's go down to the clinic, is, and I can't say a woman's primal instinct of motherhood kicks in as soon as they find out they're pregnant. I can't say that, because you do have some women out here that don't want to be mothers. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know? There's nothing wrong with that. That is a choice. That is a full blown choice. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why should that have to be pushed on somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, sadly, but you got guys out here getting girls pregnant, and the guy isn't even fully financially stable. You know what I'm saying? In which you don't you don't necessarily have to be fully financially stable in order to take care of a child. You don't. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory of becoming a parent. Because you do have some people that aren't ready. You know what I'm saying? And you do have some people that are ready to have a child and not financially stable. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know, and that's why it's nothing wrong with, you know, it's nothing wrong with becoming a parent. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? It's just the apparent fact of, okay, you got to be considerate of the other person. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, with females being able to have full reign over, you know, okay, maybe I want the father in my child's life, or maybe I don't want the father in my child's life, or whatever like that. Women have full reign over all that shit. When it comes to them being pregnant and carrying a child, they have full reign, okay? Unless it's like some arranged bullshit. But if a man was to say, oh, I don't want to be a father, first thing that comes to mind, I bet you're going on child support, which should be an option. You got women out here that are putting men on child support, and that man is barely making the bare minimum to take care of himself. And when I say bare minimum, what I mean is, you can have a guy that's making $19 to $20 an hour, especially in this economy. You can have a guy that's making $19 to $20 an hour, bring home what, a $2,000 check or a $3,000 check. He still got bills. Rent is high. Yeah, bills, rent is high. He got to make sure he got food in his fridge. Not only does he have to make sure he got food in his fridge, he got to make sure that he keeps his hygiene stable. And not only that, he has to make sure that the vehicle that he drives to and from work is maintained, up to code. Make sure he got gas in that motherfucker. Make sure that he has money on standby just in case that bitch does break down. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of variables, and a lot of people don't think about that. They just jump right on it. Oh, you're going on child support, and then to top that off, when I say there are certain females that will put a man on child support, and he's trying to make the bare minimum, trying to make a living. You got some of these women out here that make more and still want to put a man on child support. You know what I'm saying? And then you even some of the judges be looking dumbfounded, like, why are you putting this man on child support and you make more than what he's making? You know what I'm saying? You know, and not everybody in this world is going to have a degree, masters, bachelors. Some people aren't going to be able to do the high financial things that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Becoming, like extremely financially stable like they want to. You know, it's easy, but it's not that easy. You got to jump through a lot of hoops. You got to make sure that you can actually get there. When it comes to, okay, I want to start a business, you got to make sure you got what was it? Not an LCL. Um, you got to make sure you got some sort of damn. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But but you got to make sure nowadays you got to make sure you got a business degree. You got to make sure that you have a degree in a diploma in business. You got to make sure that you know how to do certain things that you wouldn't normally do. You got to make sure that you can crunch numbers properly. You got to make sure that you can balance shit properly. It's a whole lot of stuff you got to make sure that you can do in order to even own a fucking business. And to top that off, if you want to start a fucking business, you got to make sure you got the money to, you know, start it to begin with. Like, it's not that easy, you know? I want to start, I'm starting my fucking podcast. That's easy. That's easy. That's self-made, you know? But I want to start a business. I want to own my own bar. I don't have the money to open up a bar. I don't have the money to open up a fucking pub or a tavern. I don't. I want to have the money, but I don't. I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky if I can pull out a fucking bank loan. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have good fucking credit. You know? But back on the topic what I was saying, that like I said before, you got a lot of women that's putting dudes on child support that don't even need to be on child support. You know, you got a lot of guys that are becoming fathers when they're not even ready. You know, when they don't even have a choice. You got young, and that's why I never understood that saying that you growing up in high school or like that, your parents be like, oh, if you get this girl pregnant, she not getting no abortion. You know what I'm saying? She not getting no abortion, or if she don't get no abortion, you going to take care of this child. Like, bruh, like for one, I made a mistake. For two, nigga, I don't even have the finances to even take care of my fucking self. I'm not even out of school yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My mom had me when she was still in high school, bro. My mom got pregnant with me when she was about 15. She had me when she was 16. she had me. Well, no, no, yeah. My mom got pregnant with me when she was 16. Yeah, and then she had me when it was getting closer to her becoming 18. And she had the choice to whether or not going into the military, which of course she did not choose, which is fine. Um, but yeah, you got stuff like that happening, and then top that off with some of these teenagers getting, getting pregnant. It's like the fuck. Oh, and I do want to say this. Yeah, it is you had in order for your child to actually be a great child, or not a a self-respecting child, or a child that respects others. Sometimes as a parent you cannot uh, sometimes as a parent what you don't want to do is pressure your child, or not pressure your child. How do I explain this? How do I explain this? Like for instance, if you shelter your child too much, that child will in certain ways rebel and do certain things that you necessarily told them, oh, you can't do. Now, there's nothing wrong with allowing your kid to make a mistake. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get that twisted. There's nothing wrong with your child making a mistake of some kind, or you know, doing something that they're not supposed to do, and once you find out, you be like, okay, what have you learned? You know what I'm saying? You've learned. What have you learned? You know what I'm saying? Because that will happen. That's how people learn. That's how humans adapt and evolve. Making a mistake and learning from that mistake. So don't shelter your child too much. Sometimes that's not always good. Sometimes you gotta let that child branch out. You gotta let that child experience certain things as a kid. As a kid, don't let your child experience adult things. No, that's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? That's not how that works. Don't let your kid experience adult like activities. That's not necessary. It's not fair to yourself, and that's not fair to your kid for them to experience certain stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting that. Now back to what I was saying about that topic of men and women having a choice. Okay, and I want to try to close out this topic the best way that I can. Everybody is allowed to make a decision that will affect their life in the long run. Okay? A man should be allowed to make a choice of whether or not to become a father if he was to accidentally get a girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this was a planned pregnancy and this man decides to change his mind afterwards, or this woman decides to change her mind afterwards, something needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? Something needs to be talked about. That's when y'all can discuss. You know what I'm saying? This is that's when y'all can sit down and discuss. Okay, we need to figure out how we're going to co-parent. You know what I'm saying? That's when that discussion comes about. That's when the talks of possible child support comes about. Because child support itself is the most dumbest shit I've ever heard of before in my fucking life. That's the dumbest thing. My biological father was on child support. And this nigga has I love my dad. And I don't mean to put his business out there, but this nigga has gone to jail at least twice for back child support. Okay. Which personally, to this day, I still think that he should have never paid. And that's God honest truth. I think he should have never paid child support, because why? My parents were not ready. Okay. My mom was not ready. My father was not ready. Child support is the dumbest shit that was ever created. The dumbest thing, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, every human being, every man and woman should have a choice of whether or not to become a parent. Yes, protect yourself at all times. Make sure that your pull-out game ain't weak. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that your pull-out game is not weak. If you feel like you have to, and you feel like you about to, you know what I'm saying? You about to bust up in that motherfucker. Pull the fuck out. Abort mission, if you will. Abort. You know what I'm saying? Run your ass to the bathroom or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. You know, it is, and bringing a life into this world is the most gorgeous thing there is. It's the most precious thing there is in the world. But if you know that you're not ready, don't get somebody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And as a female, as females out there, all the females out there, if you know that you're not ready, don't let some man get you pregnant. Like honestly, like what? Think about this. You know what I'm saying? That could be the dumbest thing that you ever do is allow a man to get you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, the dumbest thing you can do is allow a woman to trap you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. Today's society, you've got to be smart. Prices are too high. Diapers cost too much. Formula costs too much. Baby clothes cost too much. You be lucky. You be lucky to get hand-me-down baby clothes from a family member. Or you'll be lucky to have a family that will help you. You'll be lucky to have a village, a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Think about things before you do it. To end with, on that note, think about it before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they're making it possible. Well, male birth control has been around for years. You know what it's called? Snip, snip. That's the equivalent of male birth control. That was the most effective male birth control ever. You can freeze your shit. You know what I'm saying? Freeze your fucking sperm. Save it. If you don't want to get a woman, if there are men out here that do not want to get a woman pregnant or any woman at all, but you want to have kids in the future, if you feel that you have to, freeze your shit. Freeze it. Go down to the fucking clinic. They will freeze it. You know what I'm saying? And they will preserve it. But you have to make sure that you can have it in a contract or in writing or some shit like, do not give my sperm out to, do not donate my sperm to some random ass couple or some shit like that. You know? But other than that, on that note, be careful. Think about it before you do it. Work on your pull-out game. Shit. Too many goddamn Tyrones and Darnells out here. But to continue with said podcast, I do. Oh shit. Fuck it. Ladies, y'all have got to understand that being a man's piece is a lot more than just sitting up under him, watching him play video games or knowing what he likes or buying everything that he likes. Okay? Us men, it may seem like we don't love the same as y'all do, but it's certain things that we do that's kind of similar to what y'all do, if you didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all buying us stuff. Y'all don't always have to shower us with gifts or buy us things. You know what's the simplest thing a woman can do for their man? The simplest thing? You should know. You should know. You know? You should know. And I'm not saying that sex is always the answer. It's not. It's not always the answer. You can cook for us. You can goddamn hell yeah. You can cook for us. You can like how we always give y'all a little back massage or run y'all some bath water after y'all done had a long day. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Do that for us men. You know, take us to get our little manicure and pedicures, little routine to take care of ourselves as males. Because as a man, you should be taking care of your fucking body, like dead ass. A man should be taking care of himself. Don't be out here constantly looking rough. You know what I'm saying? No woman wants a man that looks like Uncle Ruckus on a Sunday morning. Believe it. No woman wants a man that's walking around here looking like Otis. Okay. Just because us as men we get down and dirty to get certain jobs done, don't mean we can't take care of ourselves hygienically. You know? But in order for a woman to be our piece in this world, we have to do the same. We got to give the same output. You know, sometimes you got to be a woman's piece as well. You can't always expect your woman to do everything. You know, that's why that saying comes that you came into this world by yourself. You're gonna leave this world by yourself. You know, I mean, it may sound like I'm just rambling and just coming up with different things, but it's true. You know, in order for a woman to be a man's piece, a man has got to be that woman's piece. But also, a man has got to know exactly what he wants in life instead of just saying, oh, a woman needs to be a man's piece. No, that's not all true. That's not completely true. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in order for a woman to be a man's piece, it has to be vice versa. It's got to be vice versa. It's got to go both ways. But I'm going to keep the podcast going, but I am running out of time for right now. Um, Hopefully soon, it'll be a lot longer. There'll be more to it. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll catch y'all later. Damn it. God, you taking scum. Background music.
Put you up against the nastiest holders I can find in this system. And you laugh in my face as you kill them. Punk.
I accidentally put the name of my podcast as Rise and Shit. I'm telling people to get up and take a shit. Hey yo, that's wild. I wouldn't take it that far now. I gotta try to increase the timer for my podcast. Unless I just go on to calling it 60 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, some of these other podcasts be running for about 2, 3 hours, 3, 4 hours. I don't know, maybe. I am getting a little hungry. I ain't gonna lie. Let's put tea and some crumpets. Would you like a spotted bread and some crumpets? Oh, white boy. I need to watch the Boondocks. It's been a minute. I'm gonna get my podcast audience up more, and I'll start doing polls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It would be better that way. Would be. Let's get it.
Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank.
I might just re-download. No. I ain't re-downloading Call of Duty. I'm good. I'm good right now. Nah. Not even close. Nah. I refuse to get banned because of a little curse word. Or because I'm camping. Fucking bullshit. Youch. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Do. To catch tears, my request to change my course. I'll travel across the land, search you far away. Take a life to understand. Why the fuck am I singing this shit? Okay. I randomly just started singing Pokemon, yo. Yeah. Growing up. My childhood. I know, I'm just sitting here for right now. How Urkel saying, did I do that? I better not. Okay, just make sure. Don't you die. I worked hard for these 15 volts. Bro. Like I said, I work hard for these fucking volts. Damn it. Of course I am. I'm always risking it all. Fuck.
Feels good to be a bad guy, right? Your allies and
Kinda. I never said I was a good guy, though. You damn right. I swear, I hate sugar-free Red Bull, but it's better than nothing. Right? Yeah, it's better than nothing, honestly. It still wakes me up with forges in your cup.
Watch it! You're shedding moats! Kill the blockers! Hold up! Incoming hostiles at the ring! Almost! Crank and get that primeval out there!
That
Now
nigga said
head to the other
Kalinackle.
side!
Hmm. It may be small, but whatever.
Find that primeval, kill it, and the win is yours. You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
Shit. Fuck you.
Your invader's back with one kill.
Well, how's about the
I'll
other
go
guy that
over
I'm talking
first.
about it?
Now,
Okay?
bring the hounds down.
No.
Enemy invader down.
That's some bullshit.
Opposing team's got a primeval. Kill yours now.
That was bullshit.
You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this
I didn't mean
gambit's
to shoot him in
yours.
the face like that. But I did it anyway. Because they call me a Wappo. Stretch. Is that a two? No.
Allies headed to the other side. Invaders here. Brace yourselves.
I'm about to.
You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours.
Dude is still here? Bro, what the
The
fuck?
invader's out. You'll
I'm about
get
to say, y'all
noticed.
not doing your goddamn
Allies
job.
back. One
Fucking
kill.
chumps.
Primeval
I
compromised.
wanted to
Focus your
do it.
fire.
But gotcha.
Your allies invading the other side. The enemy team
Swan.
is about to win this. Get to it. I gotta
Oh,
go.
son of a
Enemy
biscuit
team
eating.
melted their primeval. Envoys in. Devour that primeval.
Eat biscuit eating bitch. I'm like, how Michael Blackson said, you big lip bitch. Gambit ranks complete. Oh, that was fast. Thought I had another, another week, I think? I don't know. Oh, quick as hell. I was like messing with my earrings. I know the quality is shit, but I don't give a frack. Ow, that actually hurt. The quality is shit, but I don't give a frizzins. The frizzins. Hold on. Give me a second. Excuse me. I know my last podcast was early, but this one was a little late, so I just want to make it, especially with my streamer. I just want to make it. That's all I want. Shit. I don't hurt nobody.
Welcome.
Legs. Caliban's ahead. It's not hard to choose from now. They're both at 1809, but oh, Billy, that's what it is. When they beat. No, not incorporated, but I had a chance to get this too for Stardust, but I never did it. Oh well. But I'm incorporating it now, though. You know what I'm saying? Just for my Nas.
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
But what kind of fucking... That's such a hard choice. That's a hard choice now. It's so difficult.
Even with the most difficult ciphers, all
That's
you
not what I
need
wanted.
is the right key.
I want it. I want it. It's not bad looking. It really ain't. Excuse me. Excuse me. I mean, I could put it off to the side for now. But the mobility's at 13, and the mobility on this is like 22.
Let's get started.
I got that. Fuck it. I'm sticking with what I got. Yeah, I'm still sticking with what I got. I'm sorry. Still sticking with what I got. I'm sorry. It's just still a dope though. I didn't get the other one. What you call it? The hands. How's I say it? The hand signs big bubber. The hand signs big bubber. The fucking hand signs.
This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain.
Just throw the fucking shuriken. Should I change my whole fit? Nah. Nah. Maybe. Thinking about it. Maybe. That looks slightly reasonable. Slightly. Yeah, fuck it. Whiteout. Because I'm going to Europa. Excuse me.
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get
Excuse
started.
me. It's not that I'm tired. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm up. Shit. Y'all niggas.
Circumstances change, but the data remains. Always.
Noted. Wait a minute.
Hello,
Just
Mr.
1
Gordon.
minute.
Welcome.
Okay. Let's see. I was about to pour in looking. It is time. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Got to tell the birds, tell it if y'all let them go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Mama said to pick this one. You is not it.
I can definitely fix this.
Oh, alright, I had to quit that, you son of a bitch. You hear that? That's what it's like to drive a Ford F-150. Oh, that didn't wake my kid. I pray it did. Oh, there, I got that one. Recovery. Like, I really hope it didn't wake my kid up. Like, I pray it didn't wake up my kid. I hope she's okay. My speed just went down by 10, that's all. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is, my boy. Me boy. How do you say me boy?
Don't want some trigger happy party.
I'm just having fun at this point.
Hey, how's the clan going?
Yeah,
Catch you
it's
later.
going. I'm still breathing. Yes, it looks like I'm getting sleepy. It really do look like I'm getting sleepy though. I ain't gonna cap. But I'm about to still keep going. Because I don't care. I give a fuck. Maybe. Like 12%. I lied. 2%.
Yes?
Let's see here. What you got? No. Wait, what the fuck? Recovery is at 22? God damn. Why? Why would I downgrade it? Just why? Like, why would you just downgrade it like that? What are you gaining? What do you expect to accomplish from just downgrade?
Call me Trigger.
What do you want from me? Oh. Wow, you really are stupid. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep talking shit about myself. Every goddamn time, never fails. Never fails.
Need you alive, brother.
Let's see here. What's this? That's a sniper rifle. Hmm. When are they going to make it where a sniper rifle is a barrier breaker, an anti-barrier sniper rifle? That would be dope. That would make sense.
Dogs right
But then
before
again,
our
man,
eyes.
it's in one spot.
Everything's all good or all bad to them. And in between.
I ain't too keen on sitting in one particular spot. Your expectation is close to zero.
I live for the triple six when everything's a mess.
Back here, talk to Raul. Master, what the fuck? You so motherfucker.
No. Do you have something?
Guardian.
I know I said I was going to Raul, but I want to see what he got. Ouch. That hurt. Orphis.
Put him down. Nice and quiet.
No.
What cipher is this?
More fucking goblin. This that better be good.
Can you believe it?
Mm, you son of a biscuit eating bitch.
Speak to me, not at the
How
door.
Vegeta said it. Ungrateful son of a bitch. Hear my music. Low key blast in my hand. Super duper saiyan. Vegeta, what are you doing? Ungrateful son of a bitch. Ungrateful son of a bitch. Kill music.
They lost another guardian.
Super duper saiyan. Mm. Ouch. That hurt.
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very
Mm,
curious to see
I
what
don't
you've got
necessarily
for me.
like how the thing right there sticks up over the goddamn. Oh, God damn it. Mm, I mean, the look isn't bad, but it's not good either. But I'll still go with it anyway. Alright, for right now, I am taking a little break. I will be back
Weapons
later on
have
today.
changed, but the data remains. Always.
Y'all have yourselves a great morning. Honestly, please.